episode 41, and this episode I look at all these different airdrops, ISPOs, and token distributions that are happening in the Cardano ecosystem. Hey, and welcome to another episode of the Learn Cardano podcast, the podcast where we break down all the ins and outs of Cardano so that you can get on top of all of these airdrops. It's free internet money, why not? Let's get as many as we can. Now, there are so many of these events happening at the moment, it's kind of really hard to keep up with, but if you know of any, I would love to hear what you're behind, what projects you're behind, what ISPOs, what token drops you're looking at, so that I can include it on these episodes. And you can do so by leaving a comment on our show notes at cadano.com.au/EP041. And there you can leave a comment, communicate, and talk with the rest of the community as well. It'd be really good to have you there. But let's get into this episode. Now, let's go through all of these different projects that I've been playing around with lately, and some of these airdrops that are coming literally really soon, either starting from tomorrow or next week. So there's a lot of airdrops happening at the moment. And right at the end of this video, I have a special token that may be releasing from us as well. So please stay tuned to the end where you can find out more information about that. Now let's go into the first one here. Now I've been playing around with the testnet version of Indigo. So these guys are building synthetic assets on the Cadano blockchain, and it's pretty interesting, pretty cool. So these guys are creating synthetic assets on the Cadano blockchain by creating collateralized debt positions. Now, it's a lot of fancy terms there, but essentially you're putting ADA into these particular deposits and then minting your IUSDC or other synthetic assets on their protocol there. So you can go simply through there and create that collateralized debt position, the CDP, and get these unique tokens that they have within their ecosystem that represent the USDC, Bitcoin, or Ethereum, whatever it might be. So I'm playing around with that. I'll do a custom video on that one as well. So subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about the Indigo protocol. But these guys are doing an airdrop. So you can actually get a distribution of, there's a total of 175,000 Indy tokens being distributed to anyone that is delegating to the CSPA, or the Cardano Single Stake Pool Alliance. But if you're actually wanting to delegate to one of these Cardano Single Pool Alliance pools, you can get to it at singlepoolalliance.net, and there's a whole list of single stake pool operators on here already. I don't know how many there are, but you can see there's quite a lot. They've got some stats in regards to their saturation levels here. So you can see them clearly at the saturation levels. So you can pick and choose which pools you want to delegate to there to be able to get some of those Indy tokens. So it's pretty cool, and it's free tokens simply for delegating your ADA. You still get your ADA rewards, and you get the distributed Indy tokens. Now this next one here, Vi Finance. Love these guys, love what they're doing. Now if you're part of the ecosystem, you know that you can stake your Vi tokens, if you have any, for all of these different other tokens within their platform. And at the moment you can stake for Vi, you can stake for Cadano for Speed, an NFT racing game that's building out Cardano, or for blockchain games, they're building out some really cool things, ASHIB, Pavia, and Cardax as well. So any of these tokens you can earn simply by connecting your wallet and locking in your Vi tokens onto the platform. So if you don't have any, you can go to one of the exchanges and exchange some ADA for some Vi tokens, and then use those Vi tokens to earn these extra tokens within their platform. Some of these tokens may yield better returns than your ADA reward. So you just got to do the math and work out what is better in the long run for you. If you want to actually participate in some of these ecosystems, such as Cadano for Speed or Cadano blockchain games, then you may want those tokens. So check out the projects and see if it's worthwhile you staking your Vi tokens for some of these new tokens within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, Flick2 was one of those projects that I was really excited about. And I say was. If you saw my last video, I did an update about them, and the project's essentially fallen apart. And they're closing down their stake pool now. So originally they converted it down to a 3% margin pool, but it's been confirmed in Twitter Space that they did that. They'll be closing down the stake pool, and they won't be operating this one anymore. So we have that 10 million ADA that is delegated to the Flick pool at the moment, which should be moved as soon as possible. And there are many single state pool operators that would love your delegation. Now, if you want a further update on the saga that is Flick2, Rob Knight, the CTO/CEO/ everything else you can think of, did a beautifully written, very long form post here that talks about the entire project and what has happened. I highly encourage you to read that. It's a good read for anyone that's in business, actually, and some of the problems that they go through, red flags that were seen but ignored, and all sorts of other things. I have to thank Rob for writing that and explaining the entire story from his point of view as well. It's a very interesting read, and if you want to find out more about what has happened to Flick2, highly encourage you to read it. Links down below in the show notes. So NetaBTC, these guys have been running their LISO, and I think it's going to run for about 2 years or so quite a long time. So they are providing the Neta tokens within their ecosystem. So if you're wanting any more of these CNeta tokens, you still can delegate to their LISO pools, the Neta 1 and Neta 2, and earn some of those tokens. Now, I did a full breakdown of the protocol and how it all works. Links again down below or in the top right-hand corner for you up there. I also did an interview with Austin as well, Frosty from NetaBTC, so you can check out all of those videos to learn more about the project. This one here, Ray tokens. Ray Wallet have been building amazing things within their ecosystem, and very unique things as well. I think some of the ideas that other people have had have come from Ray. They've been quietly building out their protocol, building out their ecosystem, and providing staking directly in there as well as their ISPO pools to earn these Ray tokens to fund their development and build some really cool things. Now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pools within their ecosystem here, and you can delegate to any of them to earn some of those Ray tokens. Now, in terms of other projects that have ended their ISPOs, this one here, Empower, I've been delegating with them since I think day one. They have now ended their ISPO. I didn't realize this. I was blissfully unaware, but it actually ended about a month ago. Now they have this rewards calculator here, and you can get to it at calc.empower.io, and you can paste in your wallet address here. So I've got my wallet address. I can click on receive, copy that address, and paste it into this field to work out how many rewards I've earned within the Empower ISPO. Now they're going through and claiming the tokens via DripDropz. So if you're using your DripDropz wallet address, you can paste it in here as well and check what tokens you can actually claim within their ecosystem. And it should come up with your Empower tokens. So if you're ready to claim, go ahead and claim it. Now, in talking about pools that you should move on from, Genius Yield did end their ISPO and it's moved to Genius X, and I'll talk a little bit about that more later. But the Gens 4 pool, there is still ADA being delegated to. This pool closed down because it's not minting any blocks. It hasn't minted blocks since Epoch 315, so that's quite a long time ago. And there are still, 4.8 million ADA delegated to it. If you're delegated to Gens 4, please check your delegation and move it to another pool. Now you can move your ADA to any of the other Genius X pools to earn those Genius X tokens. So check out where you're delegated to, check your delegation, check what pool you're delegated to in general to make sure that it is still operating. It's probably a good thing to do every few weeks just to ensure that you're optimizing your returns there. If the pool's closed down, you're not going to earn anything. Now, this one here is quite an interesting one. So this is a play-to-earn game that's building out a Cardano. It's an auto-battling game, so I think you will collect all your NFTs, whatever clan or group it's from, and then stake it probably on the platform and battle out with other bugs within the ecosystem. So this is pretty cool. I thought the game was pretty cool. But this are all the pools that you can delegate to earn some of the Zipberg Bugs tokens. I think that's how you say it. But there's quite a few pools here. And if you're into play-to-earn gaming and you want to support the extra small pools within the Cadano ecosystem, you can by delegating to any of these pools to earn the tokens and be a part of the play-to-earn ecosystem. So I thought that was pretty cool that these guys are doing that with the XSPO Alliance. It's the extremely small I think it's extremely or extra small stake pools within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, Astarter are launching their beta of their DeFi infrastructure hub on Cardano in 9 hours. So when this video goes out, it would have already been launched. So please check out that Astarter and what the team there are doing. They are running an ISPO soon. I did an news update about that in my last video. So keep an eye on these guys and what they're doing. They're building out a lot of cool stuff that the Cardano ecosystem needs to build out projects, launch projects within the Cadano blockchain. So check them out and keep an eye out for their ISPO. It will be coming soon to earn some of those AA tokens within the ecosystem. Now, the Cadano ISPO has been going on for quite a while, or I should say, the booster event for it. So if you've managed to delegate for the entire period between the 31st of March to the 4th of July, you would have 2x your Dana token reward earnings for when the actual ISPO starts on the 4th of July. Now, I'll be doing more updates about this soon. So this is just after the Vassal hard fork at the end of June. So I'll be doing more updates on this very, very soon. So if you're interested in earning more Dana tokens, keep an eye out for the video, subscribe to the channel, and you'll find out more very, very soon. Now, if you want to delegate to any of the Adana Stake Pool Alliance pools to earn these Dana tokens, I'll put a link down to it below. I've talked about this in previous videos, but there's 50 pools to choose from, and they range in different sizes. So check them out. And if you want to have a quick link to all of these different pools so you can delegate straight away, the cardastat.info website has all the pools on there as well. So you can go through them, see the stats, and see the data for each one of the pools, see their delegation, saturation, their pledge, and everything around it, so you can pick and choose which pools you want to delegate to. Way Collective, this project I absolutely love, and what they're trying to build out in Africa in terms of manufacturing, and their ISPO is live. It's been going on for quite a while. You can find the stake pool at Wayako and delegate to them to support their mission to build out the manufacturing industry within Africa. They're doing so many amazing things, and you can check out the interview I did with Antonia in the top right hand corner there and find out more about the project. This next one here, Flak Finance, I was waiting for this one to come out, and I did mention this in a couple of other videos, but Flak Finance are doing their ISPO. You can get to their pools via their website at flak.finance/ISPO, and you can find all the details there down below. Now, you can click on this and delegate directly to their pool from their website, which I absolutely love. Calculate how many rewards you are earning at the moment and have a reward estimate as well. So you can find out how many tokens you'll be earning for how much ADA you're delegating to the pool and for how long as well. So if you have maybe 50 ADA and you're delegating for the entire epoch length, then you can see exactly how many FLAC tokens you're earning with the included boost within the reward system there as well. So it's pretty cool. I like what these guys are doing. And if you don't know, they're the team behind Cadano Scan, Typhon Wallet, and now Flak Finance. I do also have an interview with the team coming up very soon as well. So again, subscribe if you want to find out more about the program. Project Noom. This is changing the way music operates, and it's not just a streaming service, it's also a music rights royalty platform as well, doing some really cool, amazing things. And again, link in the top right hand corner for you if you want to check out the interview that I did with Ryan Jones about the platform and how it all works. They do have a stake pool. If you search for the ticker Noom, that's NMEW, you can find the pool, delegate to it, and earn some of those tokens, and they claim it via DripDropz as well. And now I mentioned this one a little bit earlier. This is the Genius X ISPO. This is a continuation of the Genius Yield ISPO pool. So if you're already delegated to Genius Yield previously, they ended a few epochs ago and then converted over to the Genius X ISPO pools. So now you'll be earning these Genius X tokens, which are part of their accelerator platform. So you can earn their tokens and participate within the ecosystem, participate within governance, etc., etc. So it's a pretty cool platform. I am working very closely with the Genius Yield and Genius X teams in regards to getting reach out for a lot of the projects that are going through the accelerator. IMAX are doing some really cool things in the Cadano blockchain around identity, and they also have a ISPO going on at the moment. you can delegate to the pool here and earn their tokens. Just search for the stake pool IAMX, and delegate to the pool. You can see the current saturation level here. It's not too high. It's at that around 26 million ADA mark. So there's still plenty of room to earn some of their IMX tokens in their ecosystem. Now, Malidex is a decentralized exchange building on Cardano. They're doing some really amazing complex things. They're a team of quants and Haskell developers that really know their stuff when it comes to building exchanges, and they're doing some really, really interesting things. I've been trying to go through their white paper. It's a 96, 97 page white paper, and I'm still churning through it to build the slides so I can do a real long deep dive interview on it. Still going through it. Sorry, guys, still going through it. But they will be distributing their tokens as soon as they launch. I've heard rumors that they'll be launching in Q3, I think it was. So keep an eye out for that, and you'll be able to claim your tokens as soon as that launches. So after their launch, you can put in your staking address here, find out exactly how many tokens you're earning, and go through this claiming process here to get your tokens. So keep an eye out for that one. They will be launching sometime this year. Now I've got a few more here to go. Hosky token, if you love a meme coin, delegate to any of these pools, claim your tokens via DripDropz. Everyone loves a meme coin. Everyone loves dogs, so why not? If you delegate to these small pools here, they will help you earn some of these Hosky tokens, and why not? They're suddenly worth something, although they're worth nothing. It's a meme coin. Just keep that in mind. Now we have the Tossy Drop. Tossy Drop is very similar to DripDropz, but Tossy Drops works across multiple different chains. It works across Cardano and the Ergo blockchain. So if you're interested in some Ergo ecosystem drops, you can get into them as well. So this is Tossy Drop. Check out their Discord, check out their Twitter, follow them. All the links down below for you guys. They are launching very, very soon. I think it's tomorrow or probably just after when this video launches. So keep an eye out for that one. Now, another project that I interviewed recently is Gero Wallet. I had Sean on the podcast to talk about their wallet and their ecosystem, and they have announced their own stake pool. And this stake pool will allow you to delegate your ADA there and earn some of these Gero tokens. So now the Gero tokens are a part of the Cadano ecosystem, you can earn them as well. Very cool. I finally am so happy that their tokens are over on the Cadano blockchain, and to celebrate their 1 year birthday of launching, they are opening up this stake pool. They need the funds to continuously develop their wallet, and they're doing some really cool things. One of the latest partnerships that they did was an integration with the Nervos network. It's another UTXO blockchain built to do some really cool, amazing things. There's also a bridge being built out between Nervos and Cardano as well. So keep an eye out for that one. I'll try and do an interview with the Nervos team to find out what's going on there, what they're building out, what the ecosystem is like as well. Now, this is the last ISPO that I have here, and this is GoKey. This is making real estate affordable for people, and the GoKey team are launching their ISPO very, very soon, hopefully at the end of the month. And we are the team that are actually building the ISPO dashboard around it as well. So I'm pretty excited about doing this one, and the GoKey team are doing some amazing things. Interview coming up very soon. I just have to finish the edits for them. Now, last but not least, so this last one here is Cadano Press, and this is the project that we're building, and we're looking at this white paper that I'm putting together at the moment to work out an incentive mechanism for building on the platform, as well as helping us support the development as well. So we've put together the white paper that talks about the tokenomics, what we're trying to build out, revenue models, and everything else about it. It's still in draft form at the moment, but I would love your feedback on this particular white paper. So if you have some time, links down below for you guys to check it out. I do have a 50% distribution for communities and airdrops within there as well. So if you're interested in, again, free tokens within the Cadano ecosystem, maybe the Cadano Press token may be of interest for you. Now, if you found this episode really useful, please consider giving us that 5-star rating and review at anywhere where you listen to this podcast episode. It really helps with the discoverability of the podcast, helps other people coming into the ecosystem learn a little bit more about Cardano. Now, don't forget, you can get to the show notes for this. I've put all the links there for you, all the references to all of these different projects. So if you're wanting the links directly to them, just head over to cadano.com.au/EP041 and there you'll find everything in the show notes. And that's it for me for this podcast episode. So like I always say, please keep those seed phrases safe and secure. I'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debating. IOHK, Emergo, we're not affiliated, not Cardano Foundation. We just gotta say it. A show that you can learn and it's for your entertainment. Yeah, you gotta check it. Don't wanna be missing that. You were tuned in to the Learn Cardano podcast. Yeah, giving insight. Ain't another show like this when it come to crypto. Invest at your own risk. Might not be for everyone, but who it is for, we keep giving you some info and plenty more. Hey, yeah, the Learn Cardano podcast. Hey, yeah, the Learn Cardano podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked right here. Let's go.